Alright guys, here we are for the first match. I am trying to make a conscious effort to not say as much, so bear with me. I will get better. We will play first. This hand is definitely keepable. One drawback about this deck is that the mana base is a little bit sketchy for where I like it. Because you have to rely on a lot of non-basic lands, which means that you're susceptible to non-basic land hate, which is not fun. We do have a turn 2 Liliana. So I think Verdant Catacombs is going to go get Overgrown Tomb. Or am I better off getting Godless Shrine? And if I get that, am I better off using this? Yeah, I think I'm going to get Godless Shrine instead. Then we can get something with red with this. What are we going to get though? I think we would be getting a Stomping Ground with that. So Stomping Ground, Godless Shrine. One thing that you want to do with a deck like this is make sure you plan out in advance what lands you're going to be playing. Just to make sure that you get the right ones and you have the right color mana. We are also going to take a lot of damage from our land as well, which might not be very good since he played a Black Cliff first. For us anyway. So we're going to go down to 15 here. Drop a Liliana. Then we'll go ahead and +1 her. Discard a Lingering Souls for the value. Okay, so we're playing against Living End. That's good to know. We'll go ahead and pass the turn. Our hand is decent against Living End, and we have 4 Leyline of the Voids in the sideboard that'll just completely shut him down and just turn him into a mid-range, crappy common beater deck. So now we're going to go ahead and Inquisition. We're going to go ahead and take the Beast within here. I don't care if he cycles. I do care if he destroys my Liliana or some of my lands. That'd be kind of bad for us. He's likely going to kill one of these 2 lands next turn. And there's not anything we can really do about that. So I want to take this and then get the Dark Confidant into play as fast as we can. While Living End has been doing better recently, since people have kind of forgot about Graveyard Hate, this deck hasn't, so we should do fairly well against it. And we'll go ahead and discard a Bolt here since Path is going to be more useful to us. Then we'll pass the turn. So this is Fulminator? Yeah, so he's going to kill one of our lands. Or just sit on it. That is not a card that you want to reveal with Dark Confidant. And we can't play it right now, so let's go ahead and +1. Discarding the Johnny. What does that do for me if I keep it? I guess it's too late now, but and that's one thing I wish they'd fix. If you click on a card, as far as I'm aware, at least a couple weeks ago, you couldn't click on another card once you had made that decision. So we'll go ahead and flashback Lingering Souls now. And we'll pass the turn. So by double blocking here, we force him to sack his Fulminator Mage if he wants to kill a land. And he does. He probably chose the wrong land, but he doesn't know that. So the worst thing he could do here would be Dread Return. If he did that in response, I would bolt my Dark Confidant. And we've not been hitting very well with the Dark Confidant so far. You gonna come? Come on. Okay. So let's think. Am I willing to sacrifice a Liliana to kill one land and a Fulminator Mage, or 2 lands? I don't think I am. We're going to discard the Dark Confidant here. Just put another creature in the graveyard. So we get it back if he does Living End. We're in a kind of awkward position since Nina started getting in. So he is going for it. Maybe not. We will get a... I want the green more. I think we'll get a Temple Garden here. Ah, boy. So we're gonna hit him with the Liliana ultimate now. It's only gonna kill one of his lands, but also only going to kill the Black Cleave Cliff. And we have a couple choices here. We can gain some life, or we can't even gain life because he killed our green. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to attack. With everything. Then we're going to path our Dark Harp on it. Get a forest. So this is one of the things that Living End does. And if he goes ahead and plays a Violent Outburst or a Dread Return, then I would probably just move on to game 2. He might, but this might be where it comes. No, still cycling. That's fine. Let's start getting rid of some of his creatures. So he has no cards in hand. I don't think I want to tick up. Well, let's get some land first and see what happens. See if I can field enough mana to get a Thundermaw in play. So if we get one more land, we can. So he's dead next turn. Unless he draws it this turn, he's in trouble. And he might have. Okay, good. So he's dead. We'll get Overgrown Tomb here. Let's exile that. Swing in for 2. And bolt him. So that was game 1, a little longer than I thought it would. For the sideboard, I like bringing in Damnation and the Ley Lines. I could see bringing in Olivia. But I don't think she's going to be that useful. Let's think about what we want to take out. I think Thundermaw's going a little too towards the top end. What else? I think Abrupt Decay is useless. Two more cards. Deathrite's really good. I actually kind of like Ajani Vengeance for this match. Just kind of keep him off Anna. That's not that good, actually. Still, let's see. Learning Souls I like. Discard I like. Yeah, I think we're going to take out. Go down to one Ajani. Let's go ahead and run with this and see how it goes. This is fine. Doesn't have a lot of action, but we have a ley line. And it just got a lot better. We will lead with the Inquisition and not get anything. So we'll go ahead and play Dark Confidant next turn. I don't agree with him playing the version that plays blue and Architects of Will. I think it makes the deck weaker. Cards he might actually play soon. And basically my goal, he doesn't have any green right now. So I'm going to take the Architect of Will. Then drop a Deathrite. And keep hitting these high costing cards. So I could swing in this turn with Raging Ravine, but I don't think I want to. I think I'm still going to Thoughtseize. Go ahead and take the Street Wraith this time. Let's crack this just for a basic plains, I think. keep him off creatures for at least another turn. Oh, that's right. It doesn't actually tap it. That's no good. So we'll get a Minotaur now. We'll still be able to swing through it, but hmm. So 1, 2, 3, 4. But to do that, I'm gonna have to play this. But I think that's probably fine. Even better, I think I'm gonna get a shock land. Because I think I'm gonna throw the 3 from Ajani at his face. So if I get Temple Garden here, then I have duplicates of all lands. I think I like that. So he's down to 7 now. He can kill. Okay, so that's it for him. So you kind of see how the living end matchup works. We'll go ahead and go on to match 2 now.